Hello everybody. The second day is over with the new system. As you know, I don't give anymore a daily pre-market video. We made a poll in the Telegram channel and people say they want to have more setups every day, and instead of the pre-market videos I do now give setups every day on our own Telegram channel, and Victor gives setups too there. And as promised, I will make from time to time a new video that I can show you some of the setups and what is behind these setups, that you can understand how to trade with the Metagrid order blocks, why I choose these setups, and how you can manage these setups, which is most important, that you manage the setups correctly and that you get out the most of it. And I give you today an example. We had here this setup on the euro pound, a sell trade. You can see this is the PDF I sent out yesterday on Monday. You can see here the time and the day. And it says here all what you need and information. It's valid until we cancel the setup. The trade type was in this case Agimat 3 in a row trade. If you don't know what this is, you find our own video on my playlists. And it was a trade on the time frame H1, and then you can see here is the screenshot. This is the pending sell entry we placed with Metagrid, and you can here see the information. This is the entry, exact entry here from this yellow line you use for the AutoTrader from Metagrid. If you use the AutoTrader, if you don't use the AutoTrader, you would place here an alert on this price. That you get informed when price is there, and then you manage it by yourself. And if you use the AutoTrader of Metagrid, you wait until Metagrid opens and confirms this trade automatically by price action. Here you get some information. You need a Metagrid 1.75 beta to use this kind of trading if you use the AutoTrader. So this was the setup. You can see it here. Yesterday it triggered not in, but we said it's valid until we cancel it, and I told you in the Telegram channel this setup stays valid on today, so that we can use it today too. And exactly today we get here price to our pending sell entry, and let's see what happened there. Here's the screenshot. Price touched our yellow entry line, and the Metagrid 1.75 beta version is on it, and the AutoTrader was active in the stopped scanning mode, so that AutoTrader manages our own trades in this mode. If we click on stop scanning, then we can make our own trades, and then Metagrid confirms these trades by price action. You can see this was our yellow entry line from the PDF. I showed you again. This is the pending sell entry. It's the same here, the yellow line. The price touched this yellow line, but the trade was not opened at this place because Metagrid now scans all time frames and different indicators which built in the MT4 platform, and waits that we get a price action confirmation that the price will go down here. Of course, it's not a guarantee that price then goes down, but you get in most time a better entry, and if price goes more up, then you are not too early in the trade. And you can see he says here sell entry touched, waiting for confirmation, and at this stage where price was here, Metagrid already confirmed this trade that a sell is likely to happen, and placed here far away an active sell entry line. This shows you that Metagrid tells you, yes, I can confirm there is a possible sell at this area here, but I still wait to go in. I place here a sell entry in case that suddenly this price drops and goes in here. But Metagrid places the active sell entry that far away because it tells you, okay, I think it will go down, but it's much too early, and I place this sell entry far away. Then from time to time it checks it again, and it will place the active sell entry higher and higher in most times, or it will immediately open the trade. And exactly this happened here on my MT4 station. Metagrid opened the trade then immediately around here. It was some minutes later, and I can show you this here on my live chart. If you compare it here, this, let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger that we can see it here. So let's see. Here at this, here, so sorry for this. We had here this supply zone before. Now the price was in the supply zone already and is now not anymore a supply zone. This is the reason why on the live chart you don't see anymore this H1 supply zone, but this supply zone gets very important during my explanation. We will see it in some minute. But here it was the time where Metagrid automatically opened the sell trade and was thinking, or has calculated, better to say, that we will get here a sell opportunity. If I make the chart a little bit bigger, you can see this was the first entry here at this stage. And then price was going a little bit down, a little bit up. And Metagrid opened this trade without any grid in this case. Metagrid calculates what is the best trading opportunity for you. And in this case, it decided only to open this one trade without any grid. If Metagrid opens the trade, I always delete a stop loss because I sit in front of the computer and manage this trade. And this is the best way to do this. So I delete every time the stop loss that I can manage it my own. And I saw that Metagrid did not want to make here a grid for this trade, and I did not like it. I want a grid because I saw price was going more up and it looked like it will go until this H1 zone. If you look again here, price was going up after my entry, and you see here we have this H1 supply zone painted from Hypnotic, and on a supply zone we can expect that price is going down again. And my thinking was that price will go until this supply zone and maybe a little bit above and then go down again. And this was the reason I decided to make a grid for my own. I did not like it that Metagrid did not use a grid in this case, so I can do it manually. The trade was here opened, and then I opened here my menu with the M button. You can see it here. And then I added a grid to it. I added 5 additional grids with a distance of 13 pips. It's 130 ticks, but it's 13 pips. So I had, beginning from the first trade, then after I clicked on the save button, of course, 5 additional scale-ins with a distance of 13 grids. So here, 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 and here, in case the price goes higher. And the first grid was exactly here, and I measured it out. The grid was exactly here in the middle of this H1 supply zone. I made the grid this way that the first grid and the first additional trade will be opened in the middle of this H1 supply zone, because it was very likely that we then get here a reaction. So this was the reason I used a 13 pips difference between every grid, that I get here the first additional scale in. And you can see it was the perfect place. This was then the second entry. It was the first grid line it hit in the middle of the H1 supply zone. And you can see exactly then the price was going down. It was the perfect second entry. And this is how you can manage the trades with Metagrid and your human thinking. You have to sit in front of your computer and think about what to do next. Do you like what Metagrid does? Do you want to change something? And in this case, I changed something. It is not often the case. Very often I let Metagrid do its thing. I like what it's doing, but in some cases you have to think about if this what you see is correct, or if you want to interfere with the Metagrid settings. And in this case, I had, of course, a winner too if I did not make the grid. In case I decided to let Metagrid trade without a grid, the price was going down again, and you can see now I would be in profit here a little bit with this only one trade. So it would have not been that bad, but I had more trouble in waiting until I come in profit. With this grid, I came early in profit, because you can see here the price was going down then. and this trade was completely in profit, and I had a multiplier with 1.5. This means here this trade had a 1.5 higher lot size as the first trade. So as price was around here, I was already in profit overall with the both trades. Even this trade was in minus with the higher lot size here. The complete trade was in profit here. But then I waited, and you can see it was going down and down. And then I closed around here where the price is now at the same place. And then I had overall 20 pips. You can see from here to here, it's around here 17 pips. And the first trade is then with 3 or 5 pips in profit here. And then I had overall compounded 20 pips profit for these trades with this grid trading. You can see it is at the moment going even deeper. So the grid has given me more profit. Of course, as I told you, even you did not open a grid and you had only this one trade, it is now here in profit. So overall, it was a good setup I gave you here for make a profit. And if you did not use Metagrid, of course, you could say I wait for price action and sit in front of your computer, and you saw that price here begins to go down. Then you could have jumped in here in a sell trade, for example, or after you saw that here price is going down again on this H1 supply zone, you could have jumped in manually if you did not or do not use the AutoTrader from Metagrid. But the AutoTrader from Metagrid helps a lot. That you get good entries, and then you look on your chart and you think about it if you want to use the settings Metagrid did automatically, or if you want to add, as I did, for example, here a grid in this case to get out more of it. So this was the explanation of this interesting trade today. I liked it. At the beginning, it looked not that nice, but on the H1 supply zone, we got then finally our drop here, and so we could make a profit. And this is what we do every day on the channel, on the Telegram group. You can find the link in the video below if you want to join it completely for free and to get every day the setups, and then you can practice for your own with these settings. I would say please begin on a demo account with it until you are that good that you make profit constantly. Then you can switch over to a real account that you make real money. But first of all, learn how to do this. Even if I give you the setups, you have to do something for your own. I can only give you the setups, but you are the person who have to decide or has to decide if you want to take this trade, when to go into the trade, and how you want to manage it, because every trader is different. Every trader uses different lot sizes. Every trader wants different targets. Some people want to jump out in and very quickly out, the scalpers, and others want to wait a complete hour or two or longer until the end of the trading day to go out of the trade. So I can't decide this for you. You have to find a way you want to trade, but I can give you setups. You can work with it, and the most setups are very good. And most of the time you will see winners or break-even trades. Sometimes, of course, we will have losers too. This is part of the game. So this was the video for today. I will give you a new video if I have a day again where I can show an interesting example how to trade it. And I hope this video makes clear how to use the setups in this case, and how you can add your own grid if you don't like what Metagrid AutoTrader does. Have a nice week. Until next time. Goodbye.